What's going on, replay viewers? Replay viewers, let's see who tunes on in. Let's do the magic mirror because we're in a cool spot. What's going on, replay viewers? Romper, bumper, stomper, boo. Tell me, do. Magic mirror, tell me today. Are you guys ready for some fun and play? It is, I forgot the date already. I think it's, what is it here? I think it's a Thursday. And next week is Christmas. It's 48 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's 4:03 in the afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Let's see who tunes on in. We got Ken Junge checking on in from Norway. First one in the room. Good to see you, Ken. And Robinson Lopes, welcome. Good to see you, Cats out there in Finland. Welcome. And NYC girl, good to see you right here in the Five Buttos. Welcome. Good to see you, Natasha B. and Gabby Rovner. Welcome. Good to see you, Dazapants and Indians Exposed Investigations. Welcome. Good to see you, Julie B.O.G. Just what you needed. We got a classic live stream today. We got a classic one today. But good to see you there. Let's see here. Good to see you there. DeBailey out there in London and CB Earth Day. Welcome. Sally Skipico, welcome. Let's get those likes up, people. That's right. Claudio de Mentri. Big T. Good to see you, Big T. Welcome. And Robert T. Welcome. And I did not arrive home safe 2 nights ago. We'll get into story time in a little bit, Claudio. Good to see you, CB Earth Day. C-Gem, welcome. Mish45. Pia Lorena, welcome. Good to see you, Senor Ralph Rosa. Good to see you, Senor Ralph Rosa. Buenvenidos. And Mr. Metalhead Warrior up there in the Pelhams. I hope Mrs. Metalhead Warrior and Jax are doing well on this kind of a chill. I'm in a hoodie, yes. Kind of a warmish kind of day. Lily Riggs, good to see you. And RoboJack's out there in London. Activity 79's up there in Sweden. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you, Leela Sorensen down there in the great state of Georgia. Vilmi, welcome. And Phyllis, welcome. Phyllis 2284, welcome. And Bagels and Walks, good to see you, Sean. Everyone follow Bagels and Walks, a fantastic content creator, live streamer from the Upper East Side. Beautiful photographer, fantastic follow on Instagram and Twitter. And Bagels and Walks, I think this is going to be it. This may be the last live stream we ever do on Prism Live. I think we're going to push over to Moblin, hopefully starting tomorrow. And we'll be using the binding and everything. So I think I know how it works thanks to you and Gabe, the Walking Commuter. So big shout out to the Walking Commuter and Bagels and Walks Networks. I appreciate your help. But good to see you, Cindy C-Gem. Good to see you, Colleen, up there in Cyprus. Welcome. I'm sorry I was not on yesterday because the previous night after Bay Ridge, I had quite an interesting ride on the subway home from Bay Ridge. A lot of unhinged people on the R train last night, on the R train and the N train 2 nights ago. It wasn't last night. It was the night before last. We did not stream yesterday. And I ended up meeting, I met up with the Duchess at her mom's house so we could go home. And I was like, we're taking a cab. We're taking a cab from your house. I'm not going to let my beautiful wife deal with the subway. Kitty Boo, good to see you. Is everyone bailing off of Prism? I don't know, Leela. I don't know. I know I am. But I'm using a different, I'm going to be using what's it called? A custom server. It's going to broadcast to my computer, then the computer broadcasts to YouTube. But yes, I think everyone's bailing off of Prism. Anyway, so good to see you, Mrs. Metalhead. Welcome. But anyway, I was like, we're taking a cab home. So I hopped off the N train and I was in that go mode. I broke out, because I have it with me. I'll show you. I had to break out the obnoxiously long selfie stick because there was a guy who was causing some serious problems on the train. And I had no problem whacking somebody in the head with this thing. But I was in that go mode. I was in that primal survival mode shit. And when I hopped off the N train, I slipped on a piece of ice and fell pretty hard. I busted up my hand. There you go. I busted up my hand. It's a big bruise right here too. This whole side of my body hurts right now. So I'm doing a live stream in pain for you, the viewer. So at least hit the like button. We have a lot of people from the Discord servers. A big shout out to everyone, all the stenographers on the live and on the replay. I know who you people are. So anyway, we're in pain, but we're going to work through it, all right, people? It's going to be like the Dinosaur Jr. song. I feel the pain of everyone, then I feel nothing. But good to see you there. Well, let's catch up with the chat here. Good to see you, Nisi. Welcome. Good to see you, Mrs. Metalhead. Lily Riggs, welcome. Who else we got here? Ann F, welcome. Gabby Rovner, welcome. Yeah, I went flying off the ice. I busted up my hand. So, I don't know if you can tell, this is bruised, right? This is a regular palm. This guy here is all messed up here. But I didn't break anything. There was a woman right near, she saw me fall right in front of her. She helped me. Leela Sorensen, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships to Dutch Miles Plus. I appreciate that, Leela. And the winners are Pia Lorena. Pia Lorena just won a membership to Dutch Miles Plus. And Mark Freeman just won a membership to Dutch Miles Plus. And Brian Davis just won a membership to Dutch Miles Plus. And a little bit of Christmas presents coming out. That's right. And Cliff Padilla, and it did it in different order here, but Cliff Padilla and Danette and Anthony. It's going to be Cliff Padilla's name probably next, but Danette and Anthony got a membership to Dutch Miles Plus. So Danette and Anthony, Cliff Padilla, Brian Davis, Mark Freeman, and Pia Lorena thank Leela Sorensen down there in the great state of Georgia for your free month of membership to Dutch Miles Plus. Leela, thank you so much for having faith in me as a content creator, and thank you so much for being one of us, one of us. Gooba gaba, one of us. Oh, one of us, people. Listen, Wurlitzer is here, yay! And Cindy Seagem just re-upped her membership to Dutch Miles Plus. I want to thank Cindy for being a trusted family member for the last 13 months. Thank you so much for having faith in me as a content creator. Thank you so much for being one of us, one of us. Gooba gaba, one of us. One of us, people, one of us. But good to see you there, Wurlitz. Good to see you, Lee John. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see Michelle King just re-upped her membership to Dutch Miles Plus. Thank you so much for 47 months of continued membership to the channel. Thank you so much, Michelle King, for being one of us, one of us. Gooba gaba, one of us, people. Carolyn Williamson checking on in. Good afternoon. Is that animated lady held up by her guiding that everyone falling? You forgot her name. I don't know who you're talking about, Carolyn, but welcome. Good to see you, Dean N. Welcome. Good to see you, Jerry. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. We have the graphics readjusted, so it's not as in your face. So I hope the graphics, rearranging the graphics there is less intrusive for you guys, and probably a lot easier to take screenshots, so you can just cut out the little bottom there. British Gray, good to see you. I love the 80s. Good to see you. Once you make the little red bar on the lower, what's that there? Lower right-hand side of the screen. No, lower left-hand side of the screen. Lower left-hand side of the screen. Once we get that all green, yeah. You followed her at Coney Island. I don't know who you're talking about, Carolyn. I don't know who. I followed her at Coney Island. I don't know who you're talking about. Good to see you, Hanktown. Welcome. Let me reread your comment, Carolyn. Maybe I misread it. That animated lady held up by people guiding her, that everyone was in love with coming up this year. I forgot her name. I don't know who you... I don't know. You follow a tall like puppet. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about... oh my God, you're talking about... What's her name? Oh man, she's a refugee. Oh, I miss her. Amalia. So Amalia is traveling the world. Amal. Thank you so much, Jerry. Amal is traveling the world and bringing awareness to the refugee crisis in Syria and all around the world. You know what? Let me see if there's any information about Amal. This is a good question here. Before we get going here, where is Amal? Let's see. We're looking it up now. It was not last summer. It was like 2 summers ago. We saw Amal, the 12-foot tall puppet. And she does represent a Syrian refugee. Walk with Amal. You want to follow Walk with Amal on Instagram, and you can find out what's going on with her. Let's see here. She's met over 2 million people in 18 countries, and I don't think there's any. Let's see here. Friends in North America, they're excited that the walk is now available. Oh, okay, so they made a documentary about her visiting North America. But there's no upcoming I don't think there's any upcoming sightings of Amal coming up. But give Amal a follow on Instagram. Walk with Amal, one word. Walk with Amal, and you can find out what's going on. Yeah, that was 2 summers ago, and that was really cool. I was really happy I was able to bring that to you guys. Douglas Fatiglia, good to see you. Aloha, Steve Cruz. Steve Cruz, thank you so much, Steve. Steve Cruz got my city bike ride back to my parents' house so I could eat a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. And Steve Cruz, this was before my injury. This was before my injury. Look at my messed up fingers here. I really messed up my fingers. Ouch! We keep on living. We keep on living. All right, we're doing fantastic. 131. Oh, we definitely have the Discord people are here in big numbers. Good to see everyone's all the Discord server people. Good to see all 7. Thank you so much, 74 of you, for hitting the like button. Stefan's checking on in from Rochester. Good to see you. We have how many Christmas trees are we seeing today? We're seeing 3 major Christmas trees. I don't count these Christmas trees. Here. We're starting out our tour today in Zuccotti Park. We're going to check out the weird art at the World Trade Center, and then we're going to make our way down to the South Street Seaport. Down to the Wall Street. We'll go down to Wall Street and then to the South Street Seaport, and then we're going to walk over the Manhattan Bridge today. And are you really trying to say that's a Christmas tree? I mean, some people consider this a Christmas tree, Ella Stone. It may not make your qualifications for a Christmas tree, but I'm not calling this a Christmas tree. I'm calling this just lighted, decorated lights. But good to see you, Ella. Good to see you. Please, for the love of God, come here with positive vibes. If you're gonna come here just to criticize and spew criticisms and dislikes, please, let's have a good time. I'm injured. I'm gonna be doing this walk in pain. I know somewhere after hour number 2, I'm gonna be in pain, but we're gonna work through it. So, Brian Bell, good to see you. 82 likes are in the box. Carrie Blakesley, good to see you. Isn't that funny, Carrie? Isn't that funny? Anyway, good to see everybody. Let's enjoy another beautiful afternoon evening here in the greatest city in the world, New York, New York. We're not going to go to Times Square. We're not going to go to Rockefeller Center. We're not going to go anywhere north. We're going into Brooklyn. So before anyone asks, I know it's in the description below. Ted, good to see you. Welcome, Ted. Shall we do it, people? Yay, good to see everybody. Yay. We had an amazing tour in Bay Ridge. And you know, I actually, our tour in Bay Ridge that we did the other night, it was Bay Ridge's birthday. They changed the name of the neighborhood from Yellowhook to Bay Ridge in 1850. And Cindy Seagem got some green on the board with a $5 super chat. Cindy, thank you so much with a very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. Thanks for getting some green on the board. Once we make that whole bar go green down below, I'll make the bar hopefully go away. Donna Bella, welcome. All right, let's go see the weird art at the World Trade Center. There's some weird art over yonders. And then we'll head over to the stock exchange. One Love, good to see you. Welcome. Whee! Make sure I don't slip. I'm already injured enough. It is warm that everything's melting. That's how warm it is. Everything's melting. Thanks for adding a like. Let's get to 100 likes. Get to 150 likes, for goodness sake. There's enough of you here. Shout out to all the lurkers. Yeah, we got weird art. Yay. Weird art. Yes, indeed, there, Gina G. One week, what's it? Next week, next Thursday is Christmas, right? Good to see you, Gina. Take me in your arms. Whenever I hear Gina G, I think it's like, you're big in the 80s, right? You had that one dance song that everyone danced to. Yeah, that's Gina G. Good to see everybody. Oh, yeah, this is the World Trade Center. This is where we begin our little sojourn today. Memorial Plaza right across the street. In front of us, this awesome church here. This is the Shrine of St. Nicholas. This is the Greek Orthodox Church. They got a little tree next door. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go along Greenwich Street. We're gonna see the weird art. I got somebody dozing off here. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. How pretty that is. Yay. We'll look up. I'm surprised the security staff is letting this guy do this. Wow. Yeah, beautiful. Now we got to be careful because there is falling ice from the buildings, but it should be all done by now. Luckily, it's not too windy at the moment as well. Actually, this camera is a little too off kilter for me. There we go. I know the gimbal motor's gonna warm up eventually. Gimbal's a little off. Gimbal's a little off. Gimbal's not happy with me. Had to injure myself. I slipped on ice. I slipped on ice after the stream the other night. And one love with a $5 super chat. One love, thank you so much. With a very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. James Singby reporting rain and wind in the United Kingdom today. Awesome. Let me like these super chats. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys getting us to our daily goal. Appreciate it. Helps me maintain the systems, upgrade them. But yeah, we fell on some ice. I messed up my pinky. My jacket saved most of me. My jacket saved most of me. Hey, it's the criminally strong Gumby. Gummy bear. Gummy bear, not Gumby. Gummy bear. This is one of those 100 milligram gummy bears. Puts you right to sleep. It's so strong, it's criminal. Good to see you, Lisa UK girl. Welcome. Remember how they had a smaller one in that building? Who remembers that? Good to see you, Sabby. Welcome. Wrapping over 50 gifts at the Staten Island Mall. Nice. How's the Staten Island Mall today? Is it crowded over there? The all-new Staten Island Mall. Phil T, welcome. Cute little robot. And of course, I gotta have the sign on him. Do not climb. Let's go with a 22 euro super chat. Vilmi, thank you so much. Well, the very generous 22 euro super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's 22 euro club. Much, much, much appreciated with the big 22 euro super chat. Wow, we're blazing through this here. This is fantastic. Yay. Art, you gotta love it. Missing these streets, gotta get that dough. Good to see you get that dough. Missing these streets. These streets are missing Diddy, actually. Okay. Whatever that means. Diddy's not that far from here. He's in Sunset Park. He's hanging out over there. Anyway. Thank you so much, Filmy. Thank you so much for today's 22 euro club. Appreciate you. Got a lot of lurkers. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Of that rocket? Me too. It's cool. It's like that graphic. Isn't there like an emoji that's like a rocket like that? There's like an emoji that's like that. It's cool. I love it. Oh, we got to go around this way now. We got to go around yonders here. Well, maybe we weren't supposed to be in that area, but oh well. We didn't die from the flying ice. Yeah, we got some falling ice here, Nina. Good to see you. Look, another criminally strong gummy. Good to see you there, Karen J. McLean. Welcome. One of these 100 milligram gummies. And activity 79 with 10 Swedish krona super chat. Activity 79. Thank you so much with a very generous 10 Swedish kronar super chat. Thanks for joining today's 10 kronar club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big 10 Swedish kronar super chat. One Love could use a strong gummy. I feel you, One Love. I feel you. Norm out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Welcome. Let's head over to the stock exchange. Let's see what's cooking over there. They might be lighting the menorah as the sun goes down. So let's see. Sounds like people are also getting out of their offices too. Maybe they had a liquid lunch. They're all hopped up. It's a Thursday, so for a lot of people working in the offices, and they're not coming back to work until Tuesday. It's usually now Tuesday through Thursday. People have 3-day weeks nowadays. Thank you, pandemic. Thank you, pandemic. All right, let's walk through Zuccotti one more time and head over to my favorite Christmas tree in Manhattan. That's the Wall Street tree, the New York Stock Exchange tree. By far, my favorite tree in New York. But we're gonna see the most unusual tree in New York today, and that will be taking us into Brooklyn. More details about that when we get there. Deborah Brady, good to see you. Karen Smith, welcome on in. Good to see y'all. Hope y'all are having a fabulous Thursday afternoon, evening. Let's cross the street now. Let's cross the street now. I think I have another month on my Timberlands, and I gotta reactivate a fresh pair of Timberlands. And Deborah Brady, let's go. Deborah Brady with a $10 super chat. Deborah Brady, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $10 club. Much, much, much appreciated, Deborah, with a big $10 super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I know, we're like halfway there now. It's great. Jeanette Trainer out there in Glasgow. Good to see you. Welcome. Do you like how the graphics are now, everyone? It's less intrusive, right? But you still get the time, you still get the temperature. We got no more wind direction and wind gusts, but I don't think you all needed that. What do you guys think? I rearranged the graphics to be less intrusive. Really nice? Awesome. Awesome. Good old Zuccotti Park. It's better? Okay, awesome. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. Oh, Zuccotti Park. Like it now, Michelle? Nice. Okay, good. As you see, it's below the Prism Live graphic. That's probably the main reason why I'm going to drop Prism Live, by the way, is I can't stand that Prism Live graphic. So we're going to be dropping Prism Live, going over to Moblin, and also using a remote server. I appreciate that, Karen. Thank you. I'm doing my best, Karen. With the tools I have, I'm doing my best. Rush hour underway. People going home. A little bit of snow left. It's gonna be gone by tomorrow. It's gonna get warm. So the reason why I'm only in a, it's gonna be only getting warmer this evening. And Northwest, you're more than welcome. Northwest with a $10 super chat. Northwest, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $10 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $10 super chat. You're more than welcome for adjusting the graphics. Yes, they're a lot less intrusive now. I hope. I'm looking at it right now on my phone, and yeah, it's much improved. Much improved. And once we make that whole bar go green, it goes away. And I have the button at the ready to do it. Let's go. Let's see that. Let's go see that Wall Street tree. And I actually learned something this morning. So your tour guide is going to go into tour guide mode in a few moments. Because I just learned about something new. About Trinity Church that I never realized before. This is a pretty cool thing that I kind of... The one time I actually enjoy YouTube Shorts. I learned something new today. So let me show you guys this.
Same people.
Let me show you guys this. Ooh, there's an Essa Bagel grand opening. Let's go. I love Essa Bagels. I love Essa Bagel. Oh, those are good. They got one downtown now. Thanks for subscribing. Yes. So here is Trinity Church. Right now. At one point, this was like the tallest building in the whole city. Staten Island Express bus going home. And by the way, if you're gonna go to the Lighthouse, don't take the express bus there. Take the R train or the D train. And Pat Waters Vlogs with 46 months of continued membership to Dutch Moss. Plus, I want to thank Pat Waters Vlogs and all the channel members for having faith in me as a content creator. Pat, thank you so much for being one of us. One of us. Gooba gaba, gooba gaba. One of us. One of us, Pat. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much for hanging on out with us. But I learned something about Trinity Church today. So we gotta go across the street. I learned something about the stained glass, the new stained glass. I thought they were cleaned up stained glass windows, but they're not. These are new stained glass windows on Trinity Church. These are new windows. These stained glass windows were actually created to be looked at from the outside. Oh, is it 4:30? 4:30, everybody, 4:30. So these stained glass windows were meant to be seen from the outside, looking into the church. And I'm going to show you guys something. I love the detail on them, but you know, we see the top there. We see everybody ascending. And yet these are new. I thought these were old, CB. These are new windows because look at this. What is that going on there? We got somebody looking at a cell phone. Look at that. We got somebody looking at a cell phone. I would have never noticed this unless I would have stumbled upon this YouTube short video. But we got somebody looking at a cell phone. And then on the other side here, and more details over here. I don't know what he's doing, but everyone focuses on this guy over here looking at a cell phone. How crazy is this? Is that wild? I had no idea. So you know, and I'm blanking on who posted the short video. Whoever posted that short video, thank you. Whoever posted that short video, thank you. Because I would have never known that the new stained glass windows here at Trinity Church are meant to be looked at from the outside, everybody. How crazy is that? This is so cool. Good to see you there, Jay Chulo. Welcome. Good to see you, Jay. Isn't that cool? These are like the little details that I love sharing with you guys. And when I find, it's a great example. When I find out something new, I'm gonna share with all of you guys as quickly as possible. All right, let's go see my favorite tree, the Wall Street tree, the New York Stock Exchange tree here. The tree is 65 feet tall, over 10,000 LED lights, but you can get right underneath it. That's what makes it nice. Marty, good Marty, you're not knocking it out of the ballpark, Marty, with your Instagram page. Good to see you, Marty. Marty takes beautiful photos around New York City and Midtown. And Marty, I gotta say, your Central Park pictures were absolutely gorgeous. You really captured the park beautifully. So good to see you, Marty. I hope you're doing fantastic. Hope everyone's having a great Thursday. Tomorrow morning, it is going to be very rainy here in New York City. It's going to be thunderstorms, and we might get like an inch and a half of rain in like 2 hours. So the morning commute's not going to be fun tomorrow. So if you have the option to just stay home and nap all day, take advantage and nap. But you're more than welcome. Marty, you're more than welcome. Marty, your snow pics were gorgeous. Your snow pics. And Marty, is it the same name that you have on your page right now? Because everyone, I want you guys to follow Marty Flute. Give her a follow. So Marty, hasn't been raining today. Everything's melting, but it's gonna rain tomorrow morning. The reason why the streets are wet right now is because everything is melting. All the ice is disappearing, thank goodness. I'm kind of over the ice already since I'm injured from it. Ah, there it is. My favorite tree in the city. Happy Hanukkah to all my Jewish viewers. John Lore, good to see you, John. My favorite tree right here. Good old Wall Street tree. This is my favorite tree in the city. You can get underneath it. They do donate the wood to this tree to build homes out of, to build homes with, just like the tree in Rockefeller Center. And actually, so from what I've read, all the natural trees in New York City are all recycled. But this is just a gorgeous tree right here in front of the Stock Exchange. So the Duke and Duke, they had a big press conference this morning here at the Stock Exchange. They will be trying to corner the frozen orange juice market tomorrow. And the key is to sell at 33 1/3. Yay! Marty, come on out tonight. It's nice. It's going to be nice and warm tonight. The rain's not going to get into the city until about probably 10, 11 o'clock tonight, maybe later. So it's actually a nice night, and it's going to warm up. We're trending up to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. So the high temperature for tomorrow, for Friday, is going to be in the wee early hours of the morning, probably around 3, 4, 5 in the morning. And then after the rain comes through, we're on a roller coaster ride back down to the 30s, and it's going to get very windy Friday afternoon, Friday night into Saturday. It's my favorite tree. Right there. Good to see you, RJ, up there in Colorado. Welcome. John Lore, do you like the new placement of the graphics? Like I try to get them out of the way as much as possible. Let me know. We still have the time and the temperature and the progress bar. And I can still make the progress bar go away once we hit the goal. But now weather is just a number. Looks good? All right, good. Thank you. Good. Less intrusive. Look at this beautiful tree. I like this tree for so many reasons. It has ornaments on it. The tree kind of twinkles. And plus, right underneath, they got the Kwanzaa. Oh my God, I'm blanking out. What's the name of the Kwanzaa candles now? They have a little Kwanzaa and Hanukkah display underneath. They have the menorah underneath. John, good to see you. Maria Wall, Trish Schmack up there in Nova Scotia, welcome. Love this tree. I wish we could just go walk on the steps of Federal Hall and get that picture of George Washington placing the star on the tree. I miss taking that picture every year. I miss setting up that shot for you guys at home. And at some point tonight, they are going to have some kind of a menorah ceremony for this, what is tonight, the fourth night of Hanukkah? It's like the fourth night of Hanukkah, right? Let's count. I think it's the fourth night. I love this tree. Yeah, happy Hanukkah, everybody. Fifth night of Hanukkah. Yay. M3, how to get the temperature to show. It's called an overlay, and I'm using Stream Elements. It's an overlay. That's my overlay from Stream Elements. Your tree is only 4 feet tall? Well, me and the Duchess's tree is about 5 inches tall, so don't worry about it. We have a little ceramic tree that glows. Chris, good to see you. I'm glad you're hanging out with us too. Welcome. One last view of the New York Stock Exchange tree. And then we'll continue on to the South Street Seaport tree. This is Broad Street right here. Yeah, Stream Elements, M3. Stream Elements. And you can make that whole thing happen. How pretty that is. So great. So great. Got a ceramic tree on the mantle too there, Marty. Nice. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Oxycal, welcome. Or Onyx Cal. Onyx Cal. I used to love Onyx. That was one of my favorite bands in the 90s. Good to see you, Kaz Cats. Welcome. All right, little picture postcard for you guys. There it is.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, onward. Here we go. Let's go down the Mortal Kombat street. Let's go down the street here. I love this tree too. I'll call you Adrian. You got it, Adrian. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to Lower Manhattan. We will be walking over Manhattan Bridge today. Spooky Angie. Good to see you, Spooky Angie. Walking over Manhattan Bridge today. That's what we'll be doing. And I'll be showing you the most unusual tree in New York City. We haven't said hello to this tree yet this season, and we're running out of days. We're quickly running out of days. I like how warm it is out here, though. It's nice. I don't have to wear my big, heavy jacket, and I'm not sweating. I'm happy. I decided to just wear my hoodie and my 2 t-shirts. Bombi Rivera. Buenvenidos. Good to see you there, Bombi. And Little Poots, welcome. Hey, let's go. Move through this spot here fast. Hey. Oh my God, right down the block. Mortal Monday. This is where the kid screams Mortal Kombat in the middle of the streets. Oh my God. 13-year-old me obsessed over this intersection for about 8 months. Oh my God, Mortal Kombat. Oh yeah, no, John, we will, John. We will, John. You want to come with next time, John? That was great. You know, we did the Bay Ridge stream on Bay Ridge's birthday. I didn't realize that. December 16th is when the neighborhood was changed from Yellow Hook to Bay Ridge in 1858. Muchas gracias. Bienvenidos. Love Mortal Kombat, me too. It does. Big T, I agree. I think it does look better than the Rockefeller Center tree because you could get underneath it. You could take better pictures with it. Yeah, flawless picture. I'll let you know, John. I'll let you know. Right here. Right here, the kid screams Mortal Kombat. Right there. All the kids, all the quarter hogs come rushing into this intersection. They're ready to play Mortal Kombat on the home systems and on the handheld systems. Oh my God. You know, we always go up and down Wall Street. Let's go down this street today. Let's really wander here today. Let's really wander. If you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Hit the like button. It costs nothing to hit the like button. It's free. It'll help more people find the channel. Good to see everybody. If you don't know me, my name is Dutch Maz. I'm a licensed New York City tour guide. I've been a tour guide full-time for 10 years now. And I love bringing you guys to New York and showing you guys the other things, this, that, and the other. We had that Bay Ridge stream was like perfect. We had fireworks. We had really cool, unique Christmas trees. We had incredible homes and no crowds. There was nobody around us the whole time. And again, a big shout out to Steve Cruz. He got my city bike ride home. I used city bike for the first time in Bay Ridge. I got a city bike dock on my block. And it was so, I'm like, yo. And the city bike was considering it was an e-bike, it was reasonably priced. So it's great. Steve Cruz literally saved 45 minutes of my life the other night. So thank you, Steve. And for the naysayers, yes, people use city bike in the winter when there's ice and snow all around. I used it the other night and it was great. Right, this is Wall Street. We're gonna go east on Wall Street. A little bit of a wind. This wind is nothing compared to what's gonna come tomorrow and Saturday. We do have a high wind warning and a rain warning, a deluge warning for tomorrow that was issued about an hour or two ago. Neil out there in Flatbush, good to see you, Neil. We're on Water Street. Water Street, this is the original coastline of Manhattan Island. Everything across the street is built on landfill that was created mostly during the British era. It is, no, Michelle, it was an epic live stream. It was fantastic. You know, there were so many new displays that we were pushing 4 hours the other night, so, which was crazy. Pushing 4 hours on the live stream was just insane. Hey. But we had the fireworks show too to start it off, so it was like classic Dutch Moz the other night. Brian Davis, good to see you. Yes, John, the epicenter of global finance. Around $14 trillion is traded every single workday at the New York Stock Exchange. Maybe, Kaz, maybe. Stay tuned. Maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. All right, let's walk onto the beach. Let's walk onto the beach. This is the beach. Yay, we're on the beach. Yay. Water Street. Yay. Yay, where they're converting all the office buildings into apartments as of late. Let's stay on this side of the street. I was gonna cross. Let's stay on this side. Wolf of Wall Street. That's an okay movie. I like the original Wall Street movie. It was like the pink bunny. It kept going. It's true. Your husband now calls Dutch your usual guy with the Chris. Karen, I appreciate that. I take that with honor. I am honored to be given that title. Rouge Jones. Good to see you, Rouge Jones. Welcome. Oi. Good to see you. Shout out to all the channel members. Tommy Dance. Good to see you, Tommy. Tommy's no doubt very happy. All the snow and the ice is melting out there on Long Island. Oh, he watches with me? Nice. Awesome. I have to make sure to always use my calm radio voice to help you sleep and lull you to sleep as you wind down your fantastic day. I hope you had a fantastic day. And if you didn't have a great day today, tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow you will truly seize the day. Carpe diem. That's what Dutch Moz says. Anyway. Right, Tommy? Hey, Tommy, it's a beautiful, all this fucking ice, all this fucking snow, all of it fucking melting. Get all that shit out of here. Get all that shit out of here. All right. I was hoping for a sunset. I know I was being way too optimistic a few hours ago. We are not going to get a sunset. Right? Finally, your work parking lot finally clear. Good. That's a beautiful thing. What is this guy doing over here? What is this guy? This guy playing checkers? What is he doing? Doing a... What letter is that? That's not a K turn. What letter is that? Is that a W turn? What the fuck is that? And then he's gonna go over the fucking sidewalk over there. Unbelievable. These people, what fools these mortals be? Anyway. Look, the downtown Brooklyn skyline right across the way. Look at that. Yay. Mark Freeman, good to see you, Mark. We're right by Pier 11. It's a fed up turn, right? It's a fed up turn. Sounds about right. Oh, he's about fed up right now. That beautiful sky, that Brooklyn skyline right there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
The idea of going through.
Look how nice this is in New York. What a great day. It's like nice weather today. This afternoon was gorgeous. Truly the calm before the storm. That's Pier 11. Carol Hunter's checking in from England, coming to New York on the 30th to the 5th. Carol, enjoy New York. And if you're gonna go to the ball drop, good luck. No, James, I am the Duke of Southern Brooklyn. I am not the Prince of Brooklyn. I am the Duke of Southern Brooklyn. So that encompasses the neighborhoods of Bay Ridge, Dyker Heights, Bensonhurst, Gravesend, Coney Island, Sheepshead Bay. Yeah, that was the effed up turn. That was the effed up turn. I thought it was like the fed up turn. Like, man, I'm just gonna do this now, man. I'm fucking fed up. Le Industrie, a fancy restaurant. They have a nice drink selection and beer selection in there. The food's not that exciting. Let me see. If the Christmas bathrooms are open, I'm going to use the Christmas bathroom. Okay, good, Carol. Carol, watch it on TV. You ain't missing nothing, Carol. You ain't missing nothing. But, Carol, I have good news. The new observation deck is opened up. It opened up, what, today? One Times Square, where the ball actually drops, is now an observation deck. And you can get fabulous views of Times Square from, I don't know how tall the building is, like $28. You can get an up-close view of the Times Square midnight New Year's Eve, New Year's Day ball, and it's really cool. And don't forget about the midnight moment. Any other day other than New Year's. Good to see you, Robert, up there in Syracuse. Yeah, you know, Karen, if it's open, I'm going to show you guys it. I will not be sure. I don't go to Times Square, John. I like to spend time with my wife on New Year's. I don't do all the big events. So, Sal Muscle's good to see you. She was not waving at me. She was not waving at me. I'm going to show you guys. This is Pier 15. This is the Center's Wonderland Pier, which I will show you in a moment, but I want to see if the bathrooms are open. We'll take advantage really quick. We will take advantage. Yeah, you watch you watch Andy and Anderson get drunk. That's always fun. All right. Let's see now. Let's see, is it open? Yeah, it's open. All right, let's see here. Let's see if we can use a bathroom. Gotta use both. All right. All right, we'll wait for the next one. We'll wait for the next one. So we're gonna go into a Santa-themed bathroom. We got some people using it, so let's let them use the bathroom, and let me show you Santa's Wonderland. I kind of recommend this place. If you could get a little discount on this, it's kind of fun. April, I'm doing great, April. Good to see you. Injured myself, but it's okay. Slipped on some ice the other night. That's why I didn't live stream yesterday. Yesterday I was in pain for most of the day. But today, feeling a little bit better. I haven't got this injured from a fall in probably 10 years. So, I'm feeling it. But hey, if you want some Christmas-themed drinks, fantastic photo ops, and a meeting with Santa Claus, then come on out to the Santa's Wonderland here at Pier 15. Oh, nice, Karen. That's perfect. Bonsoir, bienvenue, Neboul. Everyone follow Neboul. Fantastic live streamer, content creator from the south of France. See what it's like on the Bay of Saint-Tropez with Neboul. Yay. Oh, they got like a kids section back here. Okay. Take a little photo op. Right there, and Marty Flutes. a $5 super chat. Marty, thank you so much. What a very generous $5 super chat. Thank you for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Marty, for sponsoring the show. Yeah, M3, it's actually a, what is it called? It's called a, it's not a filter. It's a, it's a custom overlay. You just gotta have to look it up yourself. I looked it up myself, so they have different themes for the overlays, and I can't really, it's a little bit too complicated for me to explain right now in the live stream. That's something you're just gonna have to find out on your own, like I did. But if you just look up weather overlay, and you'll find it. There's a weather overlay, there's a clock overlay, there's a stream goal overlay. So yeah, but there it is. We're gonna walk over the Manhattan Bridge later. That's the bridge off in the distance. You got it, M3. I was happy to be able to help. It's a little complicated, but it's not really complicated. I don't know how to describe it, because it is like, when you first start learning about it, it's like a little like, what? Anyway. This is a nice spot here. If you could get like a Grubhub deal or something like that, it's pretty cool. And it's a night like tonight's great. It's a night tonight. I gotta have a few drinks tonight. All right, if we could get one of these Santa bathrooms here, we're gonna use it really quick. We're gonna utilize it really quick. Yeah, exactly. All the stuff is complicated when you never use it. Now, Bull, I think I'm going to be going over to Moblin soon. So when I learn more about Moblin, I mean, Sean and Gabe have helped me out tremendously with Moblin. Oh, do we have a line for the bathroom now? It's like all kids. God damn it. God damn. Everybody and their mother. Maybe we'll hang around here for a few more minutes here. But yeah, Nabul, I think we're going to be going to the, was it in custom mobile server, like a mobile server? Okay. The bathrooms are occupied. Let's just continue on. Yeah, Moblin is complicated, but it's not really complicated. When you don't use it, it's complicated. When you start, when you start learning about it, it's actually not that complicated. And also, it'd be nice to be able to use my Osmo 2 to live stream as well. No, it's a unisex bathroom, Neil. I could use the dirty bathroom over here. I think I might use the dirty bathroom. We'll use the dirty bathroom. I just want to make sure, since I'm right by a bathroom, I use it, because I don't want to be halfway over the bridge and having to go pee. That's not fun. It's not fun. Let's see here. Are we nice and empty over here? Yes. All right, kids. Yeah. Yeah, use my Osmo Pocket to live stream with. All right, kids. I'm going to quickly use the bathroom. And I was hoping to use the Santa bathroom for you guys, but are people still waiting there? Well, we might have it, actually. Maybe I'll just wait here. Maybe we'll just wait outside, actually. So I'm going to show you guys the Santa bathroom, since we're right here. Yeah, don't use the dirty bathroom. I mean, when you got to go, but we're going to use the Santa bathroom. I just want to show you the Santa bathroom. The Christmas bathroom. Christmas bathroom. Just got to kind of hang around the outside here. Listen, when you got to go, you got to go. Oh, got a couple of people going now. That's good though. B-band, good to see a B-band. That means that when they come out, we know we have a bathroom. No, we're not gonna pee off the bridge. No, not gonna pee off the bridge. Let's see, we got people in both. Both are occupying. Actually, I'm gonna walk. To be a little bit inconspicuous, I'm gonna walk up here. I think. Good to see everybody. See, I'm nice and warm now. I'm kind of sweating a little bit. This is good. This is good. Just trying to figure out what the hell's going on now. Oh, people are really coming out to this Santa Wonderland here. It's pretty cool. Everyone's coming out to the Santa Wonderland. Well, I guess we'll get views of the boat here while we kill time. Or do we have helicopters taking off and landing? Let's see here. I think we have a line for this bathroom too. Every time I go to it, it's empty, and then somebody just walks right in. Oh, well, we'll just hang around over here. I'll try to be incognito over here and let other people use the bathroom first. Anyway, good to see everybody. Okay, the other guy going in now? Is the other guy going in? There you go. Wait, do we have it? Oh, yes, we do. Oh, wait. Let's see if we can catch this. Let's see if we can catch this. Let's see if we can catch this. Score within yell. Okay, I'll get in. All right. I will yell rat. Rat. Rat! I want to show you guys this bathroom. There's only one guy in there now, so it's fine. And nobody else is going in. So, I want to show you guys this bathroom. Yay. All right. We got it. We got it. Yay, we made it. Yay, look, see, it's Christmas. It's a Christmas bathroom. It's the Christmas bathroom. All right, guys. I'm going to take advantage, and your boy will be right back with more exciting adventures here in New York. Hey, look at your little gingerbread house style there. All right. I gotta plug something in already. Oh, I missed Fireworks Friday too. Good to see you, Jan. Well, we had fireworks the other night. If you missed out on it, we did have fireworks the other night. All right, I just gotta plug in stuff. Are there fireworks because I managed to go to the bathroom now? Yes, indeed, Pixie. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You have guessed correctly. Hold on, people. Was there candy cane soap? Is peppermint soap? Yes. Hold on, people. There it is. I need another. I need this wire. I need this wire. Hold on, people. Good to see you there, Cynthia Sunflowers. Heard some strange peeing. Wait, you heard some strange singing while Dutch was peeing? Did you, Jay Nash? Good to see you, Jay Nash. I was not singing. I was not singing. At least while I was peeing, I was not singing. All right. Put this thing in. There it is. Way, we got it. Way. What's going on with the wire? I gotta plug in the gimbal. The gimbal doesn't want to be as nice and level as I like it to be. So the gimbal is compensating for stuff right now. So the battery is kind of going quick on it. We're only an hour in, so I want to make sure the gimbal stays nice and topped off. And we have our wire. We have your gimbal's now being powered. Good to see you, Jay Nash. Let's continue on. I wonder if I did mess up this gimbal the other night when I fell. Oh, really, Pixie? That's pretty cool. Another place I want to visit once in my life, Hong Kong. Right now, my current obsession is the train melodies on Japanese subway trains and railways. It is a nice night tonight. It's kind of warm out. Yeah. Wait, we're still at 48, 49 degrees, right? So, yeah, nice and warm. This afternoon was amazing. This afternoon was fantastic. All right, we have weird art. We have new weird art here on Pier 17 that we're going to check out right now. Nice, 72 in San Antonio. Nice. Follow Jay Strolls. He's a fantastic content creator out there in San Antonio, Texas. He did a beautiful video of all the decorations out there in San Antonio. It was really cool. Berta Vision. Good to see you, Berta. Right, Cynthia? It was a beautiful day in New York today. It was really nice. Is this like a polar bear? This is like a polar bear. Oh, shit. This is cool. The Lighthouse Ambrose. The Lighthouse ship Ambrose right here. And then this is the waiver tree right over there. But look at this thing. This thing is cool. Yeah, it's like a polar bear for Coney Island Gym and all the polar bear club. How cool is that? This is not weird art. This is cool art. That Pete Alonso. I want this bear in my garden too. That bear does have a lot of balls. That's cool. Oh my goodness. And they got him on like a thing that looks like snow. How cool is this? Oh wow, the rendering of this did not do this justice. That's neat. I like it. Good to see you there, Chris MG Vlogs. Good to see you, Chris MG. Everyone follow Chris MG Vlogs. Fantastic content creator from Grenada. Everyone follow Chris MG Vlogs. That's cool. I like that. Oh, even you got these little claws. Good to see you, Arjan. Welcome. Wow. Polar bear, everybody. I forgot how long it's gonna be here for. I think it's gonna be for a couple of months though. So it's gonna be here for a little bit if you want to come out and see it here on Pier 17 at the South Street Seaport. They just call it the Seaport now. I hate that name. It's just South Street Seaport, damn nabbit. I don't care what you say. Anyway, isn't that some nice art? This is the magic of New York. All right, let's head up. Let's actually head up towards the tree here, the South Street Seaport Christmas tree, and then we'll head up to the Manhattan Bridge. It does look better in person. Arjun has a doctor's appointment tomorrow in the rain. It'll stay dry. Isn't that lovely, Trish? I think I'll still be here, M3. I think it's going to be here until March. It's pretty cool. Please check in with the South Street Seaport's website. They have more information about the art, how long it's going to be here for, who made the art. Ah, that beautiful South Street Seaport tree coming into view. Danette Anthony, ho, ho, ho. Good to see you, Danette Anthony. Welcome. Everyone follow Danette Anthony, two fantastic people from Queens. Follow Danette Anthony on their adventures around New York City and beyond. Everyone follow Danette and Anthony. So do we have this? Daughter just booked her flights to New York. Nice. Enjoy New York. This is the fun time coming out here as all the Christmas stuff is going. I hope Dan and Anthony, hope y'all are doing well on this Thursday night. Oh yeah, oh my goodness, the Fulton Fish Market, yeah. The Fulton Fish Market moved away in, what was that, 2006? Fulton Fish Market moved up to the Bronx. One of my favorite bakeries, Funny Face Bakery. Voted as having the best chocolate chip cookie. Yeah, it's in Hunts Point now. It's up in the Bronx. It's in a whole climate-controlled facility. No more selling fish out in the street anymore. Miss Cecilia Thomas, good to see you. Welcome. I love this tree. Simple white tree. Don't know the height of it. Don't know how many lights are on it. Don't know where the tree comes from. But it looks pretty every year. Yeah, beautiful tree, Dean. Junior, good to see you there, Junior. Junior, welcome. Beautiful evening, nice and warm out here. Nice and warm. You know, when you start getting down to like 20 degrees, you know, it hits to 40, 50 degrees, it's hot. Almost like a spring day this afternoon. Titanic Memorial is right over here. It's a Titanic Memorial, which is going under a bit of refurbishment, so it'll look fantastic. Actually, it's a nice screenshot coming up for you guys. Let's get a nice screenshot for y'all. Very New York scene. Got the steam coming out of the street and the beautiful South Street Seaport Tree. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. There you go. A little screenshot for y'all. We just saw this Wall Street tree just now, Pixie. Yeah, I like the Wall Street tree. That's my favorite tree in Manhattan, the Wall Street. The stock exchange. There you go. 60-foot Norway spruce. April. Thank you so much, April. 60-foot Norway spruce. I don't think that's 60. Is that 60? It could be 60 feet. The one in the stock exchange is like, what, 65 feet? So yeah, I can see that. There you go. Very New York scene. Had the cherry pickers there. All right, let's go down this street here. It's all good, Pixie. You're here now. Welcome on in. That's right. Today they had to be gifted a membership so you could use the custom emojis. Yes, indeed. Making our way now to the Manhattan Bridge. We are still in the South Street Seaport District. Justine. Good to see you, Justine. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're on our way to go see the most unique Christmas tree. We haven't seen it at night all lit up. So that's where we're going to go. We're heading into Brooklyn. And Sarah C., welcome. You know, Photos knows where we're going tonight. Don't give it away, Photos, but I appreciate you. Good to see you. Who was it? It was Leela Sorensen who gave you a membership there, so thank Leela, our friend from Georgia. Michael Paul, good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, we're gonna see that tree, Karen. Yeah. And I decided to take the Manhattan Bridge because we could get nice views looking across the city with the Brooklyn Bridge. I don't feel like being in a crowd today. There might be some people down in Brooklyn, but it should be fine. You're more than welcome, Photos. Whenever I think of Manhattan, I think of this spot right here. I remember when this spot was a parking lot, and now it's this beautiful, like, plaza now. We have these nice little trees here. This is where everyone like walks their dog and stuff around here. Yeah, isn't that cool, Pixie? Yeah, I learned today, thanks to a YouTube short, that the windows, the new stained glass windows on Trinity Church were meant to be looked at from the outside, looking in. And there's a guy looking at a cell phone in that stained glass mosaic. It's pretty cool. This trompe-l'oeil is still here. So whenever I think of Manhattan, I think of this trompe-l'oeil right here. I don't know how many times I've been here with my family members and my friends. Thousands. I used to lead tours from this plaza over here too. A lot of memories here. Travis Weeks in South Africa, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Making our way to the Manhattan Bridge right now. Am I on the block of Cowgirl Seahorse? I think I am. And I would not mind one of these apartments around here. These are nice apartments. These are old, newly renovated, created apartments from old warehouse buildings. And I love how quiet this neighborhood gets, considering that you're in Lower Manhattan, close by to everything. It's pretty cool. This is Cowgirl Seahorse. It's a cool little bar here. Let's continue on walking along the water for as long as we can. I think we have some construction going on, so we're gonna have to walk along the sidewalk. No, not bad spots to live. Nay, nay, nay. A lot of great little spots to grab a drink, grab a bite to eat. What? There's the food. And a certain Christmas tree I'm gonna go to. Oh, awesome, Kaz. Yeah. Oh, a YouTuber from UK went to this tree. Nice. See, the secret is out. The secret is out, people. All right. We gotta somehow get across this. Oh, the Downtown Connection is a free shuttle bus that takes you from the west side to the east side here in Lower Manhattan. A free ride, goes on a little loop. They actually have an app where you can track the bus. And it's a great way to save some steps from walking from the east side to the west side, from the west side to the east side. The Downtown Connection. That Downtown Connection was created in the days, weeks, and months after September 11, 2001. Digital Dobie, good to see you. Welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed the streams. Did I just get a text? Let's see here. Yulia, good to see you, Yulia. I just got a text, but I missed it, so whoever just texted me, I missed it. Sorry about that. I'm sure I don't get hit by a car. We're in the South Street Seaport, but where is what? Look how pretty the bridge looks. Yay. So we're at the end of Frankfurt Street. We're underneath the FDR Drive. And we're gonna walk up South Street. Ah, awesome, Pixie, appreciate that. Thanks for subscribing. Hey. We're underneath the FDR Drive. And we're gonna follow this a little bit here. Head on up into Chinatown now. Oh, we got delayed green. Let's go. I have no idea, photos. I'm underneath the traffic. I can't see it. I thought that was the 2 Feet Outdoors YouTube channel guy on a city bike. I wouldn't be surprised. Did a double take there for a second. All right, let's see how complicated this is going to be. E-Bike Mike, good to see you, Bike Mike. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, okay. You can always check out the DOT cameras, the DOT potato cameras. Yeah, there was no kayak on his back. No, there was no kayak on his back. Which, by the way, everyone follow 2 Feet Outdoors, one of my favorite YouTube channels I watch. Fantastic content creator from the New York City area. We're on our way to the most unusual tree in New York City. If you're just joining us, we are now in the neighborhood of 2 bridges because we're between the Brooklyn and Manhattan Bridge. But then eventually we'll be in Chinatown. The Alfred E. Smith homes right over here. Alfred E. Smith, probably some of them. He's on that list of people I would love to take a walking tour with. I would love to talk to Alfred E. Smith. Let's see here. Carol Hunter says that when it comes to the first 3 nights, you're staying in Chinatown at the Wyndham Gardens. Oh, awesome. Oh, Caroline, awesome. I think we're going to be passing by your hotel. That's on East Broadway, right? I think we're passing that hotel, East Broadway, and we're going to be walking up Allen Street. Will I be streaming over Christmas? I mean, we'll be streaming up to, I mean, I might be on Christmas Day. I don't think I'm going to be on Christmas Eve because I'm hanging out with family and friends. And again, I won't be at the midnight New Year's ball drop. We don't cover that on this channel. We're on South Street. We're going north. Yes, exactly. One of the 5 most influential. Oh, it's on Bowery. Oh, you're on the other one there. You're on the other Wyndham. Nice. You're on the one on Bowery. That's on. We're gonna go up to the Manhattan Bridge now, Carol. Where the Manhattan Bridge terminates, or where it begins, whichever way you want to look at it, that's the Bowery. Bowery at Canal Street. So I think you're just a couple of blocks north. You're in a spot where you get good food. You're not that far from Little Italy. And yeah, you're on Bowery. A lot of great art galleries around there. There's a bunch of cool stuff around there. So as you see, you got a lot of construction happening down here. We are building the Coastal Resilience Project, also known as the Dry Line, a system of storm surge protection barriers that's going to keep Lower Manhattan safe from hopefully a next hurricane that doesn't hit New York. Where I'm walking right now during Hurricane Sandy, October 29th, 2012, there was about 5 feet of water right here where I'm walking. So I would be up to my neck in water if it was Hurricane Sandy. Pretty scary. Yeah, you could pay your respects to the former CBGB. That's a little bit further up on Bowery. Bowery, just north of Houston Street, is the old CBGBs. You're more than welcome, Carol. Yeah, Carol, I try my best. I am a licensed New York City tour guide. I'm happy I'm wearing just a hoodie. I'm like, I'm warm, but I'm not hot. I'm not cold. I'm not getting kind of sweaty, which is nice. I hate getting all warm with a heavy jacket, then you get all sweaty. And when you do the walks like this, it's a little annoying. It's like, I feel nice. It feels nice. All right. Time for another grand reveal here. Is we're gonna walk through the construction site here. It's a little access way here to get to the bike lane, pedestrian path. Now, look at that. That's a cool screenshot. Look at that. That's cool. That's cool. But do we have the light? Oh man, I missed out. It was a delayed green. Oh, there we go. I got it. We got it. It's an all four-way stoplight now. Oh, that's convenient. That's really convenient. And here I am. I do tours around here when I'm working 4 days a week. I will get run over. Don't worry about it. Hey! Look at that beautiful Brooklyn Bridge. How great is that? That's the greatest bridge in the world. Now all we got to do is light the bridge we're going to walk over, the Manhattan Bridge. They should light the Manhattan Bridge next. The Brooklyn Bridge got the lighting treatment. Now we need the Manhattan Bridge. This is why they call this neighborhood Two Bridges. Right there. The downtown Brooklyn skyline right across the way. As you see, they're building a whole big barrier system here in this section of the Coastal Resilience Project. They're going to be creating doors that open up and they line up with the highway above us to create a pretty tall barrier for the water. You don't know why, but this area creeps you out at night? Yeah, it's a little weird. Yes, indeed, Karen. Well said. Oh, I appreciate that, Jay Nash. Thank you. I try to show you guys all the cool Christmas stuff. We still have a lot of stuff that I want to show you guys. So stay tuned. If you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. So now we're going to take this to Allen Street. Got to head up to Allen Street now. Oy. And that's where we're going. We're going between those two bridges over there. That's where we will be ultimately going. Good to see you, Mike. What time? What do you know around what time the Tiger Height lights turn on? Sunset. So like 4 o'clock. Sunset. And then a lot of the houses turn off at either 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Amy, good to see you, Amy, up there in Arkansas. But it's sunset. And I would recommend getting out to Tiger Heights early. The tour buses really destroyed the experience. It's a shame. The tour buses are a great example of like over tourism. Just too many people in a short amount of time. It's a shame. But if you go to Bay Ridge, watch my Bay Ridge video from the other night, you will know where to go, see some amazing homes without the crowds. So, well, we're going over this bridge next. The Manhattan Bridge. Let's see, is this open? I just realized this access point might be closed. Let's see. We want to look up Pike Street right now. Pike Street will turn into Allen Street. Then Allen Street turns into First Avenue. I don't know if this is open or not. We'll find out. Yeah, Mike, do Bay Ridge. If you want to like avoid all the crowds, you know, you may not have as many homes, but there's still some amazing houses to see out in Bay Ridge. Just check out the video from the other night, Mike, and you'll see all the locations. If your friends are fans of the TV show Blue Bloods, you get a bonus. You get to see the Blue Bloods house. pretty cool. And we saw a house that is really amazing. I'm so happy to the family with the house on Narrows Avenue. They reached out to me, they left a comment. I really appreciate them reaching out, leaving a comment. I'm happy I was able to show you guys a house that's very under the radar. Let's go! We're going to be hearing a lot of train sounds coming up. Am I ready for Christmas? Absolutely. I have one more purchase I have to make. Got to get my dad something. But my dad's easy. I know exactly what my dad wants, so. Got one more thing I gotta get, and that's it. Oh, you're having flashbacks? Karen, we're gonna do that again, Karen. Get ready. We're gonna do that again. I know, Mike, this month has flown by, Mike. This month has flown by. Well, April, it's warm right now, but it's going to get cold again over the weekend. Starting I think tomorrow and Saturday is going to be very windy. Tomorrow morning during the morning rush, we're expecting a deluge of rain. Yeah, 2026 is literally around the corner. Crazy. Yeah, we got a heavy wind and rain warning. It's crazy. Tomorrow morning's weather is going to be crazy. Ah, awesome, Pixie. Pixel, happy, Pixie, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Pixie. Dang, somebody let their dog take a massive poop. God damn. That was like a 3-pound dog poop right there. God damn. That dog really had to go. Nice, 70 tomorrow. Congratulations. Wow. Happy 70th birthday. That's a beautiful thing. See, this is the hotel I was thinking of. There's a hotel coming up right here to my left-hand side. What is the name of this hotel, though? Yeah, Chan, that dog had to go. My God. I want to talk about laying brick. This is Madison Street coming up next. Not to be mistaken with Madison Avenue. Madison Street takes you into the neighborhoods of the Lower East Side, Alphabet City. And this is the Madison Hotel. Madison Lower East Side Hotel. That's the Madison. If I'm thinking of the Wyndham on Bowery that I'm thinking of, you buy all the good stuff. You buy a lot of great restaurants. Some of them historic, some of them off the map. This guy just went through a red light. This guy just went through a fucking red light. And of course he has a Jersey plate. He went through a red turning light. One of these days I'm gonna get hit by a car on this live stream, I'm telling you. One of these days I'm gonna get hit by a car and everything's gonna be documented. God damn. Oh, your birthday's on Monday. There you go. Ooh, this is like ice here. I gotta be careful. I don't want to slip on any more ice, even though this ice is probably melting. Oh yeah, it's melting. It's all slush. But I'm not gonna risk walking into it. Walk around this slop. I'll be careful. I'll be careful. All right, this is the Fairfield by Marriott Hotel. This is the one I was thinking about. This is East Broadway. Well, the next street is East Broadway. This is Henry Street. Right here. I'm not walking. Relax, bro. I know you want to like speed and shit. Bloody hell. What fools these mortals be? Yeah. Yeah, Lily, gotta be careful. I slipped and fell the other night, so. Messed up my pinky. Here's my war. And my whole right side hurts. I gotta look at my beautiful bruise on my palm. My whole right side doesn't hurt just yet. But I know at some point, we're approaching the 2-hour mark. At some point, I'm gonna start feeling sore. Because, yeah, I took a pretty bad spill. Yeah, I feel you, Lily. I feel you. This is East Broadway right here. This is East Broadway. Feels so weird being here, not on a bicycle. I'm usually lead bike tours right through this corridor here. Do I have painkillers? You know, I don't like taking painkillers, Dean. So no, I just took some aspirin the other day and that was it. I don't like taking painkillers. I'm not like in that much pain that I need painkiller. I have a beer waiting for me at home, so after I eat my dinner, I'm gonna have a beer and I'll be good. And a beer, just one beer. Why is everybody turning against the turn light? This is the second time this has happened. He did not have the light to turn. Let's go, hazard pay. Karen J. McLean with a $2.79 Canadian super chat. Karen, thank you so much for the very generous $2.79 Canadian super chat. Thanks for joining today's $2.79 Canadian club. Much appreciated with a big $2.79 Canadian super chat. And our Mike, let's go, our Mike with a $10 super chat. Mike, thank you so much with a very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $10 club. Much appreciated with a big $10 super chat. Good to see you, Joe Mooski. Welcome. You're so scared about falling, especially with... Wow, Joe. Yeah, no, Joe, you can't afford to fall. Good to see you, Joe. Welcome. Yeah, you got to be careful there, Dean. You got to be careful. Would I recommend any place to eat around there? You know, Carol, you're not that far from Mulberry Street. So if you want like some Italian food, head over to Mulberry Street. You're not that far from my favorite dumpling place. It's called Vanessa's Dumpling House over on Eldridge Street. You're also not that far from the Woo Hop and the other, was it the Hop Woo? The one next door to the Woo Hop? That's over there on Mott Street. So you got a lot of restaurants all nearby. Yeah, there's a Bowery Beer Garden. I've never been there, but I've heard good things about it. But you're in like the nice spot where you can stumble around and find some amazing food. If it, you know, like it's one of those neighborhoods that like if it's too crowded, like if you see a nice spot that you might have looked up online and it's too crowded, you can probably find a spot that's not as crowded or maybe even empty, and it'll be just as good. But Jan Bass, I appreciate that, Jan, with a $10 super chat. Jan, thank you so much with a very generous $10 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $10 club. Much, much, much appreciated. Big $10 super chat. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem with the East Village, right? Right? You won't have a problem eating in the East Village because you gotta find everything. You could literally stumble around in the East Village. It's like East Village, in Manhattan. I'm going to be honest. The East Village and Chinatown, Little Italy area is probably, you're going to get your best bang for your buck. And if you go to Vanessa's Dumpling House, by the way, get the Peking duck pancakes. It's really good. That's a really great to-go food. But I mean, you ain't going to go hungry if you're staying down here. That's for sure. Look at that. They don't call them New York's strongest for nothing. That's New York's strongest right there. Shout out to all the garbage men. Keeping the city clean. Look at how clean the city is. Thanks to the garbage men. And the garbage ladies. Shout out to the sanitation department. Shout out to E-Bike Mike. Shout out to E-Bike Mike. It's a new dispensary, the Flowery. That's the other thing you have to get used to. It smells like weed everywhere. And I like weed, but too many people be smoking it in inappropriate times. Slow your roll, Turbo. Slow your roll. Okay, now by the way, we just swung on to Canal Street. We're walking west along Canal Street, about to pass Eldridge Street. And we're going to show you, I'll walk along Bowery for you a little bit. Because we got to get to the other side of the bridge. We're on the bike path side of the bridge. We got to get to the other side of the bridge here. But this is Chinatown. We are in the heart of Chinatown right now. If you want to see a great movie, by the way, I watched it again today because it came up in my feed and I was like, I haven't seen it in a while. Martin Scorsese did a great documentary about his parents called Italian American, and it is available right here on YouTube for free. And he talks about his parents, Martin Scorsese's parents, talk about how the whole neighborhood changed. And it's really, really cool. So if you want to get an idea of what it was like in the olden times in the neighborhood here, check out that movie here on YouTube. Wilbs, driving American Truck Simulator. Good to see you there, Wilbs. Nice, Carol. Carol, have a great time. Enjoy. I'm happy I was able to help. No More Tea Parlor. That's another great spot. That's along the Blood Angle on Doyers Street. Another great little spot. We're passing the Greek Church of Santa Barbara, a beautiful old church. That's right. Yeah, next door neighbor. How crazy is that? John Laura's next door neighbor. Next door on Elizabeth Street, played cards with his mom. But your grandma played cards with Marty Scorsese's mom. It's a great, great movie. Is there a cookbook too? Nice. I could only imagine how great Martin Scorsese's mom's sauce was. All right, we're gonna walk along, what is this here, Division Street? I always forget the name of this street. I think it's Division Street. We'll find out when I turn the corner here. We're gonna go underneath the bridge and walk along Bowery for just a little bit before we could go onto the bridge. Oh, this is Division Streets. We're gonna walk along. So the northern side of the Manhattan Bridge is a bike path, and the southern pathway is the walk path. Nash, absolutely Joe Nash. Yes, Cherry Street is nearby. We crossed Cherry Street earlier when we were on Allen Street, or Pike Street as it's called down here. Miss Swiss from Cologne, welcome. Am I in a Christmas mood yet? Absolutely. Yeah, I'm a friend of yours, exactly. I'm an honorary Goomba, that's right. That's right. It's all good, Wills. You're here now. Listen, my beautiful wife is Italian, all right? So, I'm gonna go see a picture of my wife. Go to my Instagram. Actually, my wife is my most viewed photo ever on Instagram. Almost 12,000 views. Yeah, Chinatown's been expanding out, but now Soho is beginning to take over. Soho's really beginning to move down from the north. Soho basically enveloped all of Little Italy. Well, Chinatown enveloped Little Italy, and then Little Italy is starting to get swallowed up by Soho, as well as Chinatown now. Cool view of the World Trade Center straight ahead. Oh, they got a little tree here in Confucius Plaza. Yay. It's nice. Oh yeah, do you like that there, Jen? Yes, the ever-changing neighborhoods of New York. Nothing ever stays the same for longer than 3 months. To live in New York City is to live in a place of perpetual change. And I like it. Awesome. Good luck with that, M3. Good luck live streaming, man. It's a great way to get out, get some steps in, explore your neighborhoods. It's fun. Here is Confucius. Yeah, New York, always fluid. Ain't that the truth? There he is. Hey, let's frame it up nice. Hey. So now we're on the Bowery. We're not that far from the Numwa Tea Parlor. We're not that far from Great New York Noodle Town. I love Great New York Noodle Town. I haven't gone there in a while. I'm due a trip there. We are on the Bowery. Actually, Great New York Noodle Town is right across the street over there. There it is. Yes. I love that spot. I love that spot. Yeah, he said a lot of things there, that Confucius guy, right? No, it's not even crowded out here. John, this is why I did today. This is why I mapped out today's walk with this route. I want to stay away from people today. I know I'm going to be in crowds. next time we do Midtown and stuff like that. So it's like, I need a break. I need a break. So Carol, you're staying about 3-4 blocks to the north of here from the bridge. But this is Bowery, so we're just to the south. Unfortunately, we're not going to be passing by your hotel because we're going onto the bridge right now. But you're right here. You're like a 5-minute walk from here. Let's go, Douglas Fatiglia with a $5 super chat. Douglas, thank you so much with a very generous $5 super chat. Thank you for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. Confucius say, man sharing tent with woman have one intent. Is that, there you go, it's true. You was at Rock Center this morning. Doctor appointment, what a hellhole. Yeah. That's why, John, that's why you got to get there at 5 in the morning. It's like, you know, you want to do something cool. You can watch the tree turn on at 5 in the morning. It's nice. It's empty, but even that's now getting popular. I appreciate you too. Mahalo. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. Slowly but surely, we're getting here to the goal. But now, we're going on to the Manhattan Bridge. I know, below 23rd. I know. I know. I feel you, John. I feel you. This is the grand entrance to the Manhattan Bridge. And again, this is the pedestrian side. So if you see anybody riding a bike or a scooter on here, they are breaking the law. But nobody's gonna probably issue a ticket. Yeah, me too. Me too, Wilbs. We're on our way to one of my other favorite trees in the city. And the most unique Christmas tree in all of New York. New York City, at least. Yeah, there's always one. There's always one. It's all right. It's all right. And again, it's gonna get a little loud. On this side of the bridge, the N and Q trains pass. Right, exactly. What scene is more New York than this? Bloody hell. You do have bollards here, yeah, to prevent people from driving up onto the bridge with a car. And those are bollards. Bloody. They're bloody people there in the fucking tree. Even this spot's like popular now. I'm gonna use this little ledge here to adjust my pants. My pants are sagging just a little bit too much for my liking. Get some ASMR for you guys. Let's get more New York than that. Yeah. Totally gangsta pants, totally. Exactly, I'm losing that much weight. I'm losing that much weight, yeah. And I'm eating quite a bit. The Duchess is cooking me some good food. On tonight's menu, I have macaroni and cheese with bacon with a little bit of green peppers for Christmas. John, you can take bad photos in this city when you don't know how to do photography correctly. We've seen it, John. We've seen it. If you take a bad picture in the city, you don't know how to use a camera. Look at that, that's amazing. How beautiful is that? Yes, Christmas mac and cheese a la Duchess. Isn't that cool? Isn't that amazing? There's a nice big hole in the fence there, John. Put your whole DSLR through that thing. And there it is. Nice little money shot there. I think we have some more coming up. That's for Nabul. Yeah, let's get some 300 likes. Right? That's time. Yeah, that's right. You need to come back, John. We'll make it happen, John. Yeah, Jan. The sounds of New York, Jan. The sounds of New York. I'm waiting for the comment. That train is loud. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Yeah, Wilbs, absolutely. So will you be able to see fireworks from the bridge? I don't know if you're able to see fireworks from the bridge. I mean, we're going to have fireworks in Central Park. I don't know if Statue of Liberty or the East River is going to have fireworks for New Year's, but Central Park does, and you're not going to be able to see them from the Bowery. It's all good, Carol. But yeah, I don't think we're going to have any fireworks in the river, along the river this season. At least not that I know of. Every now and then they'll do like a surprise fireworks show like nobody knows about. I would try to find those. Yeah, a lot of illegal fireworks you'll probably hear and see. But Carol, it's okay, Carol. Ask away. You're asking relevant questions, Carol, so that's what I appreciate. Sometimes people ask me random questions, and that's a little annoying. But Activity 79, member at Dutch Moz Plus. I appreciate you, Activity 79, for re-upping your membership. Thank you so much for having faith in me as a content creator. And thank you so much for being one of us. One of us. Go Bagaba, go Bagaba, one of us. One of us! One of us Wills and Activity 79. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. As we make our way over the Manhattan Bridge. Manhattan Bridge's birthday is coming up. Manhattan Bridge opened up on on December 31st, 1909. Manhattan Bridge is the fourth and final bridge built over the East River. 4 subway lines go across this bridge. On this side of the bridge that I'm walking on, the N and the Q trains, 2 yellow line trains cross over the bridge. And on the other side of the bridge, 2 orange line trains, the D and the B, cross the Manhattan Bridge. Almost 200,000 people cross the Manhattan Bridge every single day. Yeah, Periscope days. That's right, Wilbs. I appreciate you. Thanks for sticking with me all these years. A lot of people have came and gone. Not really, not too many have come and gone. But I would say 95% of y'all from the Periscope days have stayed with me. The 5% who left us most likely try to perpetrate some stupid bullshit. Anyway, up and over. We're still going up though. We're still going up. Look at that view though. So nice. All right, so southbound traffic on the FDR, guys. Southbound volume on the FDR. Northbound's looking pretty good. Yeah, beautiful, Douglas. Here we go. Wow, somebody cut like nice big holes in the bridge. Look at that. You get some nice views. Nice, Pixie, nice. Let's keep going. That's right, Jay Nash. That's right. No, these holes are made by photographers. Yeah. No, it's the photographers. They gotta get their DSLRs through the thing. Catherine, good to see you, Catherine McKay. Now, if you try to do a long exposure shot here on the bridge, good luck with that. This bridge flexes and torques quite a bit. Every time a subway train crosses over the Manhattan Bridge, the bridge flexes and torques up to 8 feet or 2.7 meters. Because this bridge flexes and torques so much over the course of a day, this bridge costs 3 times the amount to maintain than the Brooklyn Bridge. So yeah, good luck with taking long exposure shots from the Manhattan Bridge. Actually led a photography tour once over the bridge. And yeah, the photographer was like, he set up a whole tripod and everything. Why is everything coming out so blurry? And it's like, the bridge is bouncing and moving with every single car and truck. So, yeah. Exactly, Jan, exactly. See you later, Wilbs. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. Appreciate you. Re-upping your membership, actually. Thank you. Can't get over how warm it is out here right now. It is warm out here, guys. It is warm. Yay, lights. Yay. Yay, we have lights. Yay. I see you in Louisiana. Hells yeah, Wilbs. I see you in Louisiana. Yeah, Wilbs, we're totally due a truck sim day. We're due a truck sim day. I actually have a lot of mods set up so we could drive from like Florida to Alaska, or I want to do New York to Alaska with the coast to coast map. We're talking truck sim. We're talking truck sim, guys. Serious trucking. Have a great night out there, Activity 79. Thank you so much for re-upping your membership to the channel. Much, much, much appreciated. Okay, we gotta play some truck sim, guys. Yeah, let's get the 400 likes. Let's go. Let's do it. We need 400 likes. Hells yeah. Yeah, tomorrow, Catherine, it's gonna be crazy windy tomorrow. Got a lot of big rain coming in the morning. And in the afternoon, heading into the night, into Saturday, it's gonna be very windy. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy high winds. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to live stream tomorrow because the wind is just gonna be that crazy. So, gotta have to be careful. Yeah. What's the coldest temperature? Well, I've actually led bicycle tours over the bridge April. It was like 5 degrees Fahrenheit with a wind chill of like 0. Like I've done tours that cold. I've done tour. I did a walking tour once in an ice storm, which was not fun. But like the cold, I like cold with sunshine. It was like I think 5 degrees Fahrenheit, which is it's nice if the sun is out, but like the bridges get covered in ice, so you got to be really careful. It is, right? Isn't it amazing, Catherine? Shout out to everyone watching up there in Nova Scotia, a place that I want to visit once in my life. Yeah, I forgot who was on the tour, but yeah, they were from like a cold climate. Yeah, in the summer it's very hot. We got everything. I've done tours in 115 degrees Fahrenheit all the way down to 0 degrees Fahrenheit. So, bloody hell, the bridge just bounced. Oh my lord. Colleen, I'm happy you're enjoying the company. I know, I'll take the cold. Yeah, exactly, Jan, me too. I'll take the cold over the hot and humid any day. Like the other day when it was like 20 degrees or whatever, like because I'm like prepared, it wasn't bad. It's just the stupid ice. You slip on the fucking ice and you get hurt. It's annoying. It's annoying, people. It's annoying. The thing about the hot weather is you could only take off so many layers, you know? Yeah, exactly. For Norwegian tourists, it's not cold at all. Oh yeah, April, absolutely. We got like no holes in the fence. Oh, here we go. Finally got a hole in the fence. I was waiting for a hole in the fence. Here we go.
Damn, bro.
Here we go. Get a nice view. Just check out this view here. Ugh. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a tourist visiting from a country, don't like just walk up behind people and start like talking loud. Some people have no manners. We would have enjoyed that view a little bit longer, but this guy was like right on my ass. He was about to ask the question about like, what are you doing? So this is why we're walking. Good to see you, Ken. Glad you're enjoying the view. Yeah, people cut holes in the fences to take pictures. So these holes are ever changing because I know the DOT comes up here pretty often and tries to patch up everything. Here's another hole. Here's another hole. Yay! Look at that. That's a screenshot for you. Laughing Sam. Good to see you, Laughing Sam. Manhattan Bridge is your favorite? Hell yeah. I like all the bridges. I think Brooklyn Bridge is my favorite though because of the history. Why are they all standing completely across the path? That's like a group of like the really clueless tourists who just clump up in the most like in the way spots. Yeah, people come up here with like bolt cutters and stuff to open up the fence. It's pretty cool. And people are like always doing it. I appreciate that, Pixie. Glad you're enjoying. Yeah, there you go, Jan. Got caught on the Manhattan Bridge after a dead show. The subway scared you? Nice. You feel the bridge? The bridge just bounced a lot just now when the train came over. It was like very noticeable. Good to see you, Sandra Ann. Welcome. Good evening. We're on our way to the most unique tree out of all the Christmas trees in New York because I just love New York, period. Stop. Pixie, I'm glad you're enjoying. Predicted, we are 2 hours 17 minutes into the stream, and yeah, my right side's starting to get a little sore, but I'm gonna work through the pain. Yeah, New York City, country of its own. It's true. You know, like New York is, compared to the rest of the United States, New York is its own thing, you know? There's nothing like it in the rest of the United States. I like when people try to compare like Miami to New York, and it's like, no. I mean, probably the closest thing that comes to New York is probably San Francisco. But even San Francisco is its own place. So it's like every city in the United States is unique for its own reasons. And New York is just on a league of its own. We're the capital of the world. It was funny. I had a friend who moved to Austin, Texas. And she was upset that certain places don't stay open late or open early. And then she's like, but in New York, they stay open that late and they open that early. And it's like, lady, it's New York. Brooklyn has more people in it than Austin, Texas. And you expect New York standards in Austin, Texas? Granted, Austin, Texas is a beautiful place to live. But you cannot expect those same standards, New York standards in Austin, Texas. I'm sorry. That's delusional thoughts. No, nothing can compare with New York. New York is the big smoke. That's right. These people, and I love these people. They move out of New York, and it's like, shit, man. You can't expect New York standards anywhere else. New York standards there's a reason why they're called New York standards. Because it's in freaking New York. Yeah, exactly. No, we take naps, Pixie. We take naps. We take naps here in New York. Oh, absolutely, Jan. Absolutely. But not even Miami. No, I've heard people say Miami's just like New York. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, Catherine. Absolutely, Catherine. Catherine, the real New Yorkers are friendly. And if we are like a little rude, it's because we have to get somewhere. The people who are just outright rude are not New Yorkers. They're from Jersey. Well, Carol, what I would recommend doing, Carol, you want to do something fun? There's nothing better than walking over the Brooklyn Bridge at sunrise. It is an amazing feeling. So you walk over the Brooklyn Bridge at sunrise, maybe grab grab a snack at the Times Out Market at the Empire Stores in Brooklyn Bridge Park, and then you take the Manhattan Bridge coming back to Manhattan. Take the Brooklyn Bridge to Brooklyn, take the Manhattan Bridge back to Manhattan. You'll get a lot of steps in. But yeah, like the real, genuinely rude people are the people that try to change and gentrify the city. They don't assimilate. I think there's a thing happening right now in New York City culture where you have people coming from, I feel like Europeans assimilate quicker to New York City than people from the United States. And I'm noticing that people from like the Midwest or like Austin, Texas, they'll move here to New York and they expect the city to adapt to their likes and dislikes. It does not work that way. But because these people who are coming here who want to change the city in their own way, they're homogenizing the city. This city does not need to be like Austin, Texas. This city does not need to be like Minneapolis, Minnesota. Right? Don't get you started, right? I know. Exactly, Anthony, exactly. Like, you got these people coming here and like they complain about shit, and it's like, then go back. Why are you gonna come here and change everything and raise my rent? Get out of here with that. Assimilate or leave. That's it. Assimilate or leave. You're more than welcome, Carol. Yo, they Mariah Carey's played out. They gotta play more Kelly Clarkson. Exactly, Liz. Liz, I know that's happening out there in Hawaii too. These people move from these dull, boring ass places, and they expect to change the place that they moved to a dull and boring place to remind them of home. Then why did you ever leave? Right? Never go back. There you go, Jan. It's true, John. It's true. I love New York City too, Jan. Good to see you, Abby and Clay. You still remember the... Oh, yeah, you remember that? Yeah, it's a sprinkler. You remember that? Oh, my God. All right, we're going to take the scenic route. We're gonna take the scenic route here. This guy's gotta run me over. You gotta run me over, bro. Bro, you gotta run me over. Bro. Hub, you grew up in Canarsie. Nice. That's real Brooklyn. New York is where people dream to make it on the subway to their jobs, where different cultures live and interact. There's a struggle. There was a struggle, and friends made it in the struggle to make it. Exactly. Exactly. Do I have the light here? I don't have the light here. We're waiting. We're waiting. So, like, I don't know. Have you guys seen the video of a woman who was very disappointed at the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree? It's like, lady, you're standing like a couple of 100 feet away from the tree, and you're upset that it's not as big as you thought it was. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, MW, it's a beautiful thing. No, you did not, Liz. We're on our way there right now. There you go, Catherine. Oh, absolutely. No, we're the most European city because you could get around here without a car. You don't need a car to get around here. Me too. I hate complainers too, Catherine. No, I think for some people, that's their content, is like complaining. I'm the #1 complainer on TikTok. Guess what? Who gives a shit? Right? The humanity. No, did you see that? Like, she's wearing like this ridiculous hat, and she's like, is that the tree? Is that all it is? Is that the tree? It's so ugly. And I was like, no, bitch, you're ugly with your attitude. Your attitude makes you disgustingly ugly. Give me a dirty, filthy alley cat to hug. Has a much better disposition than you. Exactly. You got to always look on the bright side of life there. Good to see you there, Stephanie Stearns. Always look on the broad side of life. Yeah, people just to complain. It's fine. I let them complain, Neri. It's fine. They live boring and miserable lives, Neri. Are they trying to rename the neighborhood? No, please. Dumbo Heights. Slit my wrists, Dumbo Heights. All right, tell them how I really feel. You know, I'll get kicked off of YouTube. Yes, we gotta keep commerce human, people. Bloody hell, somebody's sucking traffic up on the bridge. I know, what the heck's Dumbo Heights? A construct created by gentrifiers to create a more comfortable environment for their suburban lifestyle. Like that guy running through the red light just now. It's for people who have lived here for 3 months and they say, I'm a New Yorker. That's Dumbo Heights. I'd never forget. I had a guy once. I'll never forget this as long as I live. I had a guy once on the subway, and he was being a fucking asshole. And he said, with all the confidence in the world, all the confidence and conviction in the world, he said this. He says, I've been living here 8 months, and I can't imagine I'm seeing this. And I'm like, bitch, you live only 8 months. 8 months. He's gonna live here for 2-3 years at most. And what is this grand contribution to New York City gonna be? Higher fucking rent in an empty apartment. Gee, thanks, bro. So it's Dumbo, but before it was Dumbo, before this neighborhood was called Dumbo, it was called Vinegar Hill. That's right, Jay Nash, that's right. can't expect the same things. It's New York. I appreciate that, DJ 30. Exactly, April, exactly. Yes, indeed. Happy birthday, Pixie. Happy birthday. Yeah, that's Vinegar Hill. This area here was owned by a Dutch family. When their name is anglicized, it sounds like the word vinegar. And so that's how you get Vinegar Hill. And technically, it's really only like up there, like at the top of the hill. But like this whole area back in the day was called Vinegar Hill. Do I notice people curse more since COVID? Maybe. I don't know. I curse all the time because I'm a New Yorker. You're more than welcome, Jan. Exactly. Frontier, etc. Well said. They need to stay in their Midwest bubble. Gentrify that neighborhood. Come on. Stay over there. I get it. The jobs and the opportunity are here. I get it. But there's also a lot of other people here who have assimilated or who have been born here, and they make New York for what it is. And I'm hating this whole, like, and I know this is a terrible word to use, but homogenistic culture that's beginning to be spread, especially here in New York. Well, Catherine, if you look on a subway neighborhood map, they still call this area Vinegar Hill. But Dumbo is fairly new. Dumbo was created in 1978 by the Valentis brothers, Two Trees Development. Yorkshire. Yeah, Yorkshire lass. You curse all the time. That means that you're relatable. Right, John? John knows what I'm talking about.
It could be a little more, a little less.
All right. We're going to go to the most photographed intersection in all of New York. And then we're going to go to the most unique Christmas tree in all of New York City. Oh, are they selling Christmas trees around here? Oh, I smell it. It smells nice. It smells nice. Water and Washington Street's coming up next. Oh yeah, no, 84 was a different planet. Exactly. 84 was like, the neighborhood was just beginning to get turned around. Then it was really in the 90s, this neighborhood really started laying down the groundwork for what it is now. I mean, it's wild. Like, people live here now. This neighborhood used to be a ghost town back in the day. Nobody used to live around here. Follow the jogger. I'm following the jogger. Sorry. All right. Welcome to Water and Washington Streets. And again, folks, if you're here visiting New York, please have spatial awareness. A guy almost walked into me just now. All right, we're going to recreate the shot from the great movie. Oh my God, Once Upon a Time in America. Here it is. Yeah, did you see that? You saw that documentary there? That was a great documentary there by the Brooklyn Chamber of Commerce. Everything that they talked about in, what was that, 1982 came to reality. There it is. How cool is that? And you see how everything lines up? Perfect. Got a great light on it right now. Empire State Building done up for Hanukkah. There it is. Ta-da! All right, and here's the trick, guys. How do you get this shot? Gotta stand in the manhole cover. All right, let's go. Time to see the most unique tree Christmas tree in all of New York City. This is truly a unique tree. This tree is maybe about, what, 3-4 years old they've been doing this? We're passing Gleason's Gym. Off here to our right-hand side. Yeah, Catherine, just be aware of your surroundings. It's easy. No, Jan, this is better than Charlie Brown. This is a very New York kind of Christmas tree. Oh, we got I forgot we got the Christmas lights here now. Yay! We got the Christmas lights. Yay! Oh, they're really low this year. Oh, they're really, really low. It makes for a cool shot, though. Welcome to Dumbo. Which, by the way, Dumbo is short for Down Underneath Manhattan Bridge Overpass. They're very low. These lights are very low. I love how quiet it is, even though we're underneath the subway. All right, guys. Here it is. Does it get more New York than this? In honor of this whole little area being a construction site for the better part of 8 years, here is our traffic cone Christmas tree. Doesn't get more New York than this. And we got the projection, we got the holiday projection going on. We got the menorah going. How cool is that? And it plays music now. Yeah, these are cobblestone streets, Catherine. So TK Porsche, during one of my tours, the artist, I forgot the artist's name. We actually saw the artist putting together the tree, or did we see that on the live stream? Might have saw it on the live stream. If you go to the Dumbo's neighborhood Instagram page, they have the name of the artist there. Daniel, welcome. Yes, this is a New York landmark. Yeah, we saw him on the live stream, right? Yeah, we did. Oh, that's a cool screenshot. Look at that. That's a cool screenshot right there. Robert T with a $10 super chat. Robert, thank you so much with the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $10 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $10 super chat. Oh my God, we're like 1 or 2 super chats away from filling up the bar. We're almost to our goal. Thank you guys so much. It's a very Dumbo Christmas. It's a very Dumbo Christmas. Right at this construction site. It's a very Manhattan Bridge Christmas. Lopez, good to see you. Da, 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 da. Let's go. TK Porsche did it. TK Porsche did it. With a $20 super chat. TK Porsche, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $20 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $20 super chat. And we can officially now retire the bar. And I think it worked this time, right? Let's see. There you go. Let's say goodbye to the green bar. Let's go, Fawn Marie with a $7.13 super chat. Fawn Marie, thank you so much for the very generous $7.13 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $7.13 club. Much, much, much appreciated. $7.13 super chat. TK Porsche made the bar go away. TK Porsche, you are very generous, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of y'all for supporting the stream. And it couldn't happen at a better time here at the beautiful traffic cone Christmas tree. It's playing music. What is it saying? It's talking to us. The tree is talking to us. What's it saying?
Here's a Dumbo big shout out to Olympia Wine Bar, the Pearl of J Street.
Oh, it's a drunk Christmas tree.
Dumbo Bid would like to shout out Christmas in New York. Check him out on Old Fulton Street.
Oh, he's letting us know where to eat. Vamos Gatos, good to see you.
Like to give a shout out to the
Fawn Marie, I'm doing great, Fawn Marie. Hope you're doing well as well. We made it to our traffic cone Christmas tree, everybody. Pixie, just DM me over on Instagram, and if I'm available, you can hire me out for a day. You can hire me for a whole day for just $100. It's 5 hours, but $100. Get me for $100, 5 hours.
Here's a Dumbo Bid shout out to Golden Bridge Cleaners.
Exactly, Jay Nash.
Here's a Dumbo Bid.
Have I done the soundtrack of the Christmas tree? No, I have not, Maria. I appreciate that, Douglas. And there it is. We got it.
Shout out to Barnes Music.
Yeah, he's giving a shout out to all the bars and restaurants and galleries here in the Dumbo area.
Check out Barnes Music.
That's so funny. Oh, I appreciate that, Pixie. Just DM me over on Instagram. Same name, @DutchMoss. All right. We got our Dumbo Christmas tree. We got our, we hit our goal. I appreciate that. Now let's walk up to the train. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yay. Now look at the menorah in the background. Happy Hanukkah, guys. All right. Let's head over to the train. These little animations here are cool. Yay. Oh, it's elephants. Look, it's little elephants. Yay! Dumbo Christmas. Yay!
Here's a Dumbo Bid shout out to
Happy Hanukkah, guys. Happy Hanukkah. Or as the great Jackie Robinson, not Jackie Robinson, it's, what's his name? Smokey Robinson once said, Chinooka. Happy Chinooka, everybody, and happy Hanukkah. Who's seen Smokey Robinson do that cameo video? I don't know what Chinooka is, but happy Chinooka. But I hope everyone's having a blessed Hanukkah. Hope everyone has a blessed Kwanzaa. Hope everyone has a blessed Festivus for the rest of y'all. And of course, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, one and all. All right, we're gonna walk, this is the fun part. I get to walk up the hill once again. So we're gonna walk up a hill. We're gonna get to walk up the hill now. Let's see, where should I go? Let's go this way. Let's go this way, yes. Oh, is it incorrect there, Sabby? It's 6 nights? I think this is night number 6. Or night number 5, I forget. Happy Yule, that's right, Happy Yule. Whatever you celebrate, I hope you make it a beautiful one. And guess what? And I really do mean this. I really do mean this from the bottom of my heart. Oh my goodness, Sandra Ann with What's that? How many pounds is that? I can't read that. Sandra Ann, thank you so much. Let me make sure I get this correct. Wait, a 2-pound super chat. Sandra Ann, thank you so much for the very generous 2-pound super chat. Thank you so much for today's 2-pound club. Much appreciated with a big 2-pound super chat. Thank you so much, Sandra. But I really do mean this when I say this, that if you're spending the holidays alone and, you know, you might be going through a little tough time, you know, may these live streams be a little bit of a distraction. And if you're watching this, whether it be on the live or on the replay, you're not alone. Things may be looking tough right now, but we gotta make it through, and you're gonna make it through. The best is yet to come, so just hang in there. Yep, the center candle does not count because that's where the light comes from. Yes, hit that like button. Oh yeah, like I smelled it. Oh, my favorite part about Christmas time is all the Christmas trees. I love how nice this smells. Oh, it's so good. You got it, Douglas. Remember that, Douglas. You're not alone. You're hanging out with us, all right?
Dovetailing with different topics. I'm creating a...
Jesus Christ.
That's so nice, isn't it?
Somebody bumped into my shoe from behind. Okay. And more than welcome, Jay Nash. How's the weather tonight? It's nice. It's nice. It's warm. It's a Conic boy. It's warm. It is warm tonight. I am in a hoodie and 2 t-shirts. Yeah, flailing feet. Ain't that the truth? We're still at 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Still pretty warm. There's like no wind. Not wearing gloves, you know. Not wearing gloves on both hands. Actually, because it's so warm, you know, my right side is all bruised up because I fell on some ice the other night. Actually, doesn't feel that bad. I feel like the warmth is like keeping me good. Oh, wow. Wow, Pixie. Remember that. You're hanging out with me. You're not alone, okay? Whether it be on the live or on the replay. Is that the parent way back over there? Jesus. That is terrible parenting. That is terrible parenting. Yes, I hope everyone has a safe, and beautiful Christmas holiday season. Whatever you celebrate. Hope you make it a good one. Work here and wonder why you didn't do it sooner. Work in Dumbo is easy, the sign says. Yes. A lot of office jobs run. Ooh, I can smell the pizza. We're coming along the pizza corridor now. The pizza corridor is up ahead. Grimaldi's, L&B. And I've been meaning to try the L&B pizza down here. We'll do that soon. We'll probably do that in January or February when there's nobody down here. Hey, does somebody say pizza? As of late, I've been noticing L&B is like empty. There's nobody up by L&B. Nice and quiet up there. Am I doing Christmas Eve stream? No, probably not. Maybe Christmas Day, but not Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, I'm going to be with my family and my friends. But maybe Christmas Day. Let's see how the weather is. And again, we're not going to be at the Times Square New Year's ball drop. I don't cover that event. There's plenty of other people who cover that event. That's right. I'll be at Jim's house eating the feast of the seven fish, eating the feast of the seven fishes. So I might have to work that off on Christmas Day. Oh my goodness, we could do a pizza tour. I've been paid to do pizza tours a few times. I have done that. Get on a bicycle and go all the way across Brooklyn eating slice after slice after slice. Brooklyn by the slice. That's right, I could go swimming on Christmas, that's true. If the Duchess is watching, you hear that? You hear that? You want to do a wine tour? I'm not that well versed in wines. I know a couple of really great craft beer places, but not so much wine. Ah, awesome, Pixie. Stay tuned, Pixie. The best is yet to go. We got some fun adventures coming up, guys, so get ready. Okay. Got great craft beer in your area? Yeah. Nice. We got a couple of great breweries here in Brooklyn. I miss my Coney Island brewery, though. That was like my home brewery. I miss that place tremendously. Nice, a Moscato Sweet Blend. Let's go. Yeah, Catherine, you want to arrange all the wine stops? We could do that. Let's do a polar bear tip. Hells yeah. Woo. It's like humid out here. It's so weird. It's like humid. I know one thing, I am hungry. Now I'm hungry. I started this stream out, I was not hungry at all. I am starving right now. I know that I'm going home to some good eats. So, looking forward to that. What's up with these fucking hipsters come out here and do stupid shit like that? Be on my live. Fuck out of here. This angry face brought to you by babiesovernight.com. Your new bundle of joy in a box overnight. Guaranteed. Babiesovernight.com bringing you this annoyed face that I just used at some random person. And I'm doing it again. I'm an angry New Yorker. I ain't got time for this shit. Let's get some coqui. Let's go get some coquito. Let's go. Oh, this guy's looking down his phone. I should have crossed the street. Should have crossed the street. Damn it. I should have crossed the fucking street. Oh, do I gotta go all the way down to the line? I gotta go all the way down to the line. Let's go down to the line. And I gotta keep it moving, man. I want to go home. I'm hungry. Guy tell me he wants to be in my live. Is he gonna shout out his Instagram where he only takes selfies? It's a stop sign, you know. Yeah, you look at me with a dirty ass look. Fuck you too, bro. Give me a dirty ass look. It's a stop sign. You're supposed to fucking stop. I think that guy had Jersey plates. Figures. Anyway. I want to go home. I'm going home with some good eating. I'm going home with some good eats, man. Rando want to be in my life. Don't he know who I am? Don't he know who the fuck I am? Eventually there's going to be a day where people are going to know who the fuck I am. I know, we just fucking Stunad driving over here. I know. Fucking guys. Look at this shit. Now again, see? They're supposed to fucking stop, and they're not stopping. It's actually a yield sign, but let's see. Let's see. Good, I got another 2 people to sacrifice themselves. But bloody hell, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, the hangry alert has been unleashed. That's right. Taryn J. McLean called that shit. It's hangry, man. Get out of my fucking way. I'm ready for dinner. I'm ready for dinner. Exactly, Jay Nash. You know, actually, Jay Nash, I saw a really funny Instagram reel about, we're going old school, kids, especially for you kids from the 80s and 90s. Remember when we used to troop everywhere? Right? We used to troop uptown, troop downtown, troop from Brooklyn to Queens, from Queens to Manhattan to Brooklyn. We used to troop back in the day. Now, what does troop mean? Troop means like what we're doing today on this live stream, doing a very long walk. I'll use it in a sentence. On today's live stream, Dutch Maz trooped from Manhattan to Brooklyn. Trooped all over. We used to troop wearing Timberlands like I am right now. I'm wearing Timberlands right now. This walk would probably be a little bit easier if I had sneakers on, but I have Timberlands on. But we used to troop. We used to trekking all over. Trooping and trekking. We used to troop. Right? Used to wear the big jackets, wear the North Face jackets, right? Right? We didn't need GPS back in the day. We had paper fucking maps where you had to figure out where you were starting from. Internet connection. 56K connection. 56K. Simpler fucking times. Yeah. All right, then bam, technology hit. And it made everybody stunad. Well, is it just me, or since the proliferation of technology, people are more ignorant and more stupid? Right, we used to troop all over. But is it just me? I feel like more and more people nowadays are like just ignorant and just stupid for no good reason. For no good reason. Started a 14.4, nice. Right? People are like ignorant and stupid, and what was it? What was that phrase again? A learned helplessness. What's up with the learned helplessness in the world nowadays? Jesus Christ. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Carol, I'm glad you enjoyed it. And if I don't see you, enjoy your stay here in New York, all right, Carol? Right, it's too easy for them. Right? Slow as molasses. That's facts. TK, that's facts. That's facts. All right. Trooping all over. Yeah, people used to chat, used to read a magazine that was 8 months old. I actually did that when I took my dad to the hospital the other day. Or he didn't go to the hospital, he went to he had some tests taken. And I was reading some old ass magazines. Yeah, stupidity is definitely on the uptick. The stunads are multiplying. You couldn't pay to go to Times Square, absolutely. Me too. The only way I would do the Times Square ball drop is if we were like inside, like in an office where I had access to alcohol and snacks. That's the only way I would do the Times Square ball drop. Yeah, those were the days. Those were the days. I'm ready to go home. Times Square does smell weird. You know, Jay Nash, I actually did that the other day. Somebody left a newspaper, a fresh newspaper on the subway, and I read it. I read the newspaper, and then what do you think I did when I got off the train? I threw it out. Oh, did you steal the magazine? Catherine, I won't tell anybody, Catherine. I won't tell anybody. Your secret's safe with me, Catherine. Right, that's old school. And I'm happy that people still read newspapers. Like my dad still reads the newspaper. You know, I'm always telling my dad, well, I saw this online. And my dad's like, well, I didn't see it in the newspaper, so that's just not real. I feel him. Come on, I know you want to go. Even though I have the fucking light. Of course I remember Encyclopedia Britannica. Encyclopedia Britannica. We had all them books. The Dewey Decimal System. Delaney Cards. Shit. The kids will never know. No, I can't deal with stupid, rude people. I know. April, it's true, April. I feel you. You're more than welcome, Catherine. You got it. Your secret's safe with me. Hey! Hey! Is that like a viewer? Is that a viewer driving driving that? Yo, if you're watching the stream driving that bus, shout out to the B-51. Exactly, it was common courtesy back in the day. All right, it's like, you're not gonna read anymore. You read the sports section. That's all you read. After that, you put it away. If you left it on the seat, and somebody else would enjoy it. It was simpler times, right? Oh, did you do the Secret Santa at work? I was too young for that. They just stopped doing that for me. When I started working in an office 25 years ago, they stopped doing the Secret Santa thing. But I did have to go to the office party, which I did not like, because I knew what the bosses were doing. They were like judging people on like how much they drank. So I would just go in front of the building, smoke a spliff, come back, have a single glass of champagne and or wine, and then I would just go home. Give me my free gift card and my little card that gave me access to all the museums, and let me go home. Yeah, and I don't think people still do Secret Santa anymore. I don't think they do. Exactly. John Lord never had to buy the paper because people always left it on the bus. Especially the express bus. We did it! We made it! We made it to Brooklyn City Hall, now known today as Butto Hall. I think we did like 16,000 steps, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much for hanging on out with me. Let's do the big thank you. I'm going to thank Sandra Ann Longfield with a big £2 super chat. Fawn Marie, mahalo. Thank you so much with a very generous $7.13 super chat. TK Porsche, making the green bar go away with a big $20 super chat. Robert T with a big $10 super chat, $10 super chat, much appreciated. I want to thank Wills and Activity 79 for re-upping their memberships to Dutch Moms Plus. It's much appreciated. Douglas Fatigli, mahalo and aloha with a big $5 super chat, much appreciated. Jan Bass with a big $10 super chat. I will get a beer with that. R. Mike with a big $10 super chat, much appreciated, R. Mike. Karen J. McLean with a big $2.79 Canadian super chat. Thank you so much, Karen. Marty Flute with a big $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Marty. Pat Waters Vlogs. Pat Waters, thank you so much for the big 46 months of continued membership to Dutch Maz Plus. Northwest with a big $10 super chat, much appreciated. Deborah Brady, let's go Deborah Brady with a big $10 super chat. Activity 79 with a big 10 Swedish krona super chat, much appreciated. Vilmi, thank you so much for the big 22 euro super chat. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, Vilmi. One love with a big $5 super chat. Cindy C. Gem with a big $5 super chat. Michelle King. Cindy C. Gem, thank you so much for being channel members for 47 and 13 months respectively. And Leela Sorensen, thank you so much, Leela, for gifting 5 memberships to Dutch Maz Plus. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Everybody who hit the thumbs up on the video, all 352 of you, it is much appreciated. To all my Jewish viewers out there, happy Hanukkah. I hope you guys are having a beautiful and blessed night tonight. And for everybody else, happy Festivus, happy Merry Christmas, happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. May it be done with love and support and unity with your family and your friends. And if you're alone, remember, you're watching me on the live stream or on the replay, you're not alone. Remember, you're hanging out with all of us. But it's time for me to head home and eat some dinner. I'm starving. So from Butto Hall here in downtown Brooklyn, this is Dutch Maz signing off. Have yourself a beautiful, fantastic Brooklyn day. Whether you can afford to live here or not, hug your loved ones. Cherish those beautiful moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are, I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.